everyone! Thank you again for staying tuned in our YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss Singapore, Malaysia launched cross-border QR code payments. What is a QR code? QR code payment, also known as the QR code-based payment, is a method of making financial transactions using a quick response, which is the QR code. A QR code is a two-dimensional barcode that can be scanned using a smartphone or a dedicated QR code reader. In QR code payment systems, a unique QR code is generated for each transaction containing payment information such as the recipient's account details and the transaction amount. To initiate payment, the payer scans the recipient's QR code using a QR code scanner app on their smartphone or a built-in camera feature on some payment apps. The payment app then processes the scanned code and securely transfers the fund from the payer's account to the recipient's account. It's actually easy to use this one. If you're going to ask a client to pay for you, then you just send a QR code. Then you can receive it on time. What are the several benefits over the traditional payment method? Thus, QR code payments offer convenience, security, cost-effectiveness, and accessibility. That's why QR code payment systems have gained significantly popularity. A QR code payment linkage has launched between Singapore and Malaysia in the latest cross-border retail payments breakthrough in Southeast Asia. Some of the countries here in Southeast Asia have already have these QR codes, but it's within their country lang, just within their country. But this time, Singapore and Malaysia are doing cross-border QR code payment for easily transactions. The move will enable in-person payments through the scanning of physical QR or the quick response codes displayed by merchants, as well as online cross-border e-commerce transactions. An expansion to person-to-person or the P2P payments is maybe planned later this year. At the end of the 2023, the central banks of Singapore and Malaysia have plans to launch in-person remittance services that enables cross-border transactions through the scanning of a physical QR codes displayed by merchants. So some stores have already put QR codes on their shops or on their invoices. The QR codes from Singapore and Malaysia can be used interchangeably by visitors to either country, as well as their cross-border online transactions, and an expansion to P2P or the person-to-person payments is planned later this year. While both systems are widely used in their respective countries, their target is to make it possible to send money in real time by just using the phone number. The main plan of this is to have the QR code initiative to improve the cost and speed access and transparency of cross-border payments. In order to take advantage of the scheme, the customers from different financial institutions like the DBS Bank, OCBC Bank, and UOB, while the customers from Malaysia are AM Bank, Malaysia Bank, Boost CIMB Bank, Hong Leong Bank, and Anak Mo. So a lot of banks have already tied up with this QR code payments for Singapore and Malaysia. So if you are planning to build a company in Singapore and have clients in Malaysia, then it will be easier for you to just use a QR code, send it to your clients, or you can also pay to your suppliers through QR code. Thank you.